Deadpool and Wolverine's currently tracking to earn 165 million at the domestic box office for opening weekend. Biggest opening for an R-rated movie ever. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm excited to see this movie, but like I'm kind of just like I'm going to go see the movie. Like it's really hard to join in like the content hype for it all because we're just at a day and age where like we overhype everything. I mean, there's been Superman Legacy. Oh, I forgot. It's not even Superman Legacy anymore. There's been the James Gunn Superman set photos just being shown all week, and it's like the worst thing ever. I'm not gonna lie. Like I personally, I'm like, why? Hold on, let me find it. Superman. Yeah, so it's like someone was like, yo, who is running security for this? Because we're just seeing all the set photos. But like, where's the one? Oh, there's like this one is like, oh, he's about to take off and fly. Oh snap. It's gonna be the first takeoff for James Gunn Superman. And I'm like, okay, where's the one of him? Oh, he's holding a door. Someone made a joke. They were like, he needs help because there's two people like holding the things on each side. But it's like James Gunn Superman needs help when like Henry Cavill's held it all by himself. And it's like, obviously I think they're joking, but yeah, it's one of those things where like, I don't know, man. I'm very much kind of like, I mean, yeah, like we know the movie's coming out. We know the movie's coming out next year. But like, is this really that exciting? Is just seeing everything without all the smoke and mirrors and out all the effects, is this really that exciting? Or am I just a hater? Am I a hater? Maybe I'm a hater. I could be a party pooper, but I don't really understand why like it's so hyped to see that. I really don't care about stuff coming out until we see a trailer at this point. Like I've very much fallen out of love with the whole, this was announced, that was announced, this, that, and that. When's the trailer coming out? And then for this, it's like, oh, I'll wait till the movie comes out. I don't even really care about box office numbers because to be honest, we're in a state where we care too much about box office numbers, in my opinion, because the sad fact is that some movies literally, like I think, didn't The Fall Guy make a comeback? And it was like, well, that's what happens when you let a movie like actually stay in the theaters and give it a chance to thrive. It's like if a movie doesn't make like at least close to what it cost to make it in the first weekend, if it doesn't make $50 million, $100 million in the first weekend, like they pull that shit. Like I can't tell you how many times where it's like I didn't get to go see a movie because I couldn't necessarily get childcare the weekend that it came out. And then like I finally get some maybe like 2 weeks after the movie's out, and it's like they have like 2 or 3 showings, and like they're not showing it in like for the big blockbusters, they're not showing it in IMAX anymore unless you're a Marvel movie or you're Dune or you're Star Wars or you're like just one of the big or Oppenheimer. Like unless you are coming from one of the big conglomerates and it is their like flagship for that month or week or whatever, it's not gonna be in the theaters. Yeah, I mean, cool, whatever. This is the first time Hugh's handlers have ever left him outside. Bitch.
This is the first time Hugh's handlers have ever let him outside. He's never been in the sun before, and he's never touched electronics.
What? What'd you say?
Nothing. I was just saying that you're so tall, so handsome.
Cut!
Okay. Okay. I don't know what that's supposed to do for me. Brad Winderbaum says Daredevil Born Again is similar to X-Men 97. Surviving something fans love, but it's taking it in a new direction. These characters have matured. The universe is different than it was. Things have changed. The only thing I have to say about this is like the thing that was great about X-Men 97 with it going in a new direction is it is a direction that kind of followed the fact that the audience who grew up watching it is older now. I would argue that Daredevil Born Again was already like pretty mature. And so I know a lot of people's worry has been like, are they going to end up watering it down? Because the thing is, let's not forget, they said Moon Knight was not going to hold anything back. And then we barely saw that motherfucker fight. I was excited for Moon Knight to be like, toe the line like towards the old Netflix Marvel shows. And it didn't. So I don't know. This is one of those things that I feel like, you know, you got to take with a possible big grain of salt. And then also Brad Winterbaum, X-Men 97. I know the first season an emotional ride. That ride continues in very X-Men fashion in the second season. I thought there was an article link with this, but maybe there wasn't. Maybe I'm bugging. Whatever. That's everything from Screen Time. Let's go on to discussing film. Nobody cares. Cool. Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that one. What? What the fuck? Huh? A what? There. Oh, it was a Spotify thing. Sure. Anyways. Miranda Cosgrove says an iCarly movie will most likely wrap up the events of the Revival series. Who's watching the Revival series? I want you to raise your hand in the comments if you were on the YouTube highlight. Who got Peacock to watch this? I'm very curious. Cause I remember seeing clips and people were like, yeah, this is for us. It's just like, again, it goes back to, we need to go back to licensing. We need to go back to licensing. I think that studios and stuff going, we're going to go direct consumer with our own streaming service is the worst thing to happen. It goes back to the Daredevil conversation. Like, honestly, I liked it better when it just, Marvel, Disney, all that, just sometimes license some of your shit. Just sometimes license it. I don't know, man. This whole thing of like, let's make our own streaming service so then we can put new stuff behind a paywall directly for the mega fans. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not enough of a mega fan of iCarly to go and get Paramount Plus for that. I said Peacock, I meant Paramount Plus. Godzilla New Empire's coming to Max tomorrow. And see, that's what I would call a decent stretch before coming to digital. I think, hold on. Let me see. Quiet Place. I can't spell. I'm pretty sure A Quiet Place Day One is already like, it's already been announced it's coming to digital. Yeah. Quiet Place Day One to release digital this month. Despite the movie just came out. The movie just came out. Yeah, in theaters June 28th. Quiet Place Day One release on digital platforms July 30th. It's just, why? No one is incentivized to go and see movies in the theater because of this shit. Like, but Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, that shit came out what? When did Godzilla? This shit came out, was it March? We had a good 3 months before it came to digital. That's the way, this is the way that it should be. All right, sorry, I had to get that off my chest. I'm feeling strongly about that. I hate when they say like, "Why are movie theaters dying?" and then releasing movies to fucking digital like 2 weeks after. Kay Blanch said it was a bit of COVID madness that made her decide to star in Borderlands. I was spending a lot of time in the garden using a chainsaw a little too freely. I don't want to read this. Whatever. Beverly Hills Cop Axel F is now streaming on Netflix. See which other movies just got added to Netflix. I hate the vicious cycle that streaming services have us into though, because then you'll have like one or two shows that like you got into years ago that you really do like, and it's like, if I cancel my subscription, I can't watch this anymore. I mean, 1, 2, 3, but anyone take that down, put it in. No clue. Sorry, somebody asked me about content stuff. Best way to beat the heat this summer? I don't care. Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. All right. Cobra Kai season 6. Nick, just tell me what's on Netflix. Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. The Imaginary. Cobra Kai season 6 part 1. Don't care. The Karate Kid, Matilda, Magic Mike, Double XL. Lost did get added. Lost seasons 1 through 6. Yeah, all that fun stuff. Cool.